I hope these first room acoustic tips will help you. Most of them are almost for free. Today starts off super late. I had this morning a business meeting and now a quite long phone call. It's about time to head to the studio and get some work done. As you might remember from yesterday, I'm working on a secret project I can't share with you. So instead of sharing with you my working process, let's talk about room acoustics and how you can improve the sound in your studio. So I got these two speakers that create sound waves that spread throughout the room and then reach my ears. At the end, what I'm hearing is just to one part, the direct sound from the speakers. The rest are all of the reflections that are going on in this room. That's just like with an electronic guitar. So what you actually can hear are just the strings. I should really tune this one. And with an acoustic guitar you hear the strings plus the sound that is created within the body. The body of course amplifies the sound by a lot, but it is also shaping it. This topic is extremely complex. Just imagine somebody jumping in the pool and imagine all of the ripples that are created, that spread out, hit the walls, get reflected. At some points two higher waves might add to an even bigger one. At other points a lower part might hit a higher part and they cancel each other out. And all of this is also happening in a room where you play music. Just with the tiny difference that sound is moving a lot faster through air, it gets a lot better reflected by walls, and frequencies are not just one, there are a lot of them, between 20 Hz and 20,000. These are all the ones we can hear. So imagine instead of one person jumping into a pool, thousands of people jumping in the pool and trying to predict how the ripples will behave. I can bet you so far you've only imagined this example in 2 dimensions, only for the surface of the water. Now also add how the water might behave underneath the surface, and we're getting close to how complex the whole situation with room acoustic is. Luckily you only have to create one spot that is as linear as possible. It's the one where you're sitting and listening to music. It's called the sweet spot. It should be right around 1/3 into the room. Set up your speakers in a way that they're facing to the wall that is the furthest away. That's where most of the sound is going to and getting reflected from, and you want to avoid that as much as possible. Set everything up as symmetrical as possible. This will improve your stereo image. Set up your speakers in a triangle with all sides having the same length to your listening position. The tweeter of the speaker, that's the top thing, should be facing towards you and be exactly on ear level. The closer you are to your speakers, the more direct sound you will hear and less of the reflections, so try to be close, of course not too close that you can't hear the other speaker. Around 70 centimeters to 1.2 meters is probably the best distance for speakers in this size. If you have bigger speakers you need more space in between them and you can look up the exact space you need in the manual of your speakers. Also decouple them by putting them on a stand and putting this foam in between. Avoid having your speakers in the corners. I know mine are, but it has a special reason I will explain later today or tomorrow. Also avoid sitting in the middle of the room, having something on top of your speakers, having your speakers on the table you're working on. Don't have any highly reflective materials in your studio, for example glass and metal. They could even resonate with certain frequencies and create a rumble sound. Try to use as much as possible wood and fabric. This will even help you to get rid of some of the reflections, at least in the higher frequencies. For example, even my studio couch is improving by a little bit, at least, the room acoustics in here. These tips should already help you to improve your room acoustics. For me it's now back to working on this track. Okay, I'm all done with work. I really have to hurry up. I will continue this outside. So before spending any money on diffusers, absorbers or reflectors, you should definitely buy a measurement microphone and measure your room. I will explain you how tomorrow. I need to catch this train. to this awesome new subway system, I will still make it in time. I'm about to meet Vanessa now here in the city center. We're tonight invited to a special exhibition. How late am I?
Not at all.
Not at all. It's quite windy today, as you can see in Vanessa's hair. Vanessa's now with me. We're trying to find her mom. And then we will head to the exhibition, I think, or?
Yeah, first to my parents and then...
By the way, we're again at the place with the nice cars. Just one nice car after the other, and this one is for us, actually. We've now arrived at the location. I think I already told you, both of my parents are artists. And tonight my mom has the big opening of her exhibition in this place that you probably can't see because it's so dark already. We are a bit late, so a couple of people already left, but let me still show you the exhibition. It's really nice. It's my dad and that's my mom. As you can see, it's all cut out of paper with a bit of distance to the background, and her works are all about the shadow and the object. This is a bigger installation with a lot of small objects. That's my mom explaining her works. These are also cutouts. That's another object with strings. And of course, there's always free wine. Einen Wein bitte. Ich glaube, ich nehme noch mal ein bisschen was von dem Wein.
Der ist lecker, ne?
I think I need another wine. Wow, besten Dank. They have snacks, Vanessa. We'll just take another wine. Oh, der süß, so?
Ja.
Ich mach selbst mal.
Wenn ich schon so ein bisschen
Okay, that's enough. Dann nehme ich einfach mal beides.
Ja, gerne.
You might know this one. We have one of these in our living room. The exhibition is now over. It's really beautiful. Most of the people already left. I had maybe a couple of drinks too many, but who cares? Vanessa is driving. Vanessa's the kind of person that pushes the button of the car 10 times before she really thinks it's closed.